Welcome students. In last video we have studied about chemical coordination in animals. There we studied about endocrine glands and hormones. We now know about endocrine glands, exocrine glands and heterocrine glands. Also now we know that hormones are chemical messengers which are released, secreted by endocrine glands. They act away from the site of production and they stimulate various physiological activities inside the body. Now we are going to study about different endocrine glands present in human beings and hormones secreted by them. So let's study one by one. The very first endocrine gland is called hypothalamus gland. Hypothalamus gland is present at the base of the brain. The hypothalamus gland secretes various hormones which are categorized into groups RH, that is releasing hormones, and IH, that is inhibiting hormone. There are several RH and IH are secreted from hypothalamus glands. These hormones are carried to pituitary gland and there these hormones stimulate or inhibit the secretion of pituitary hormones. Means releasing hormones starts the secretion of pituitary gland and inhibiting hormone stops the secretion of pituitary gland. In other words, we can say that hormones of hypothalamus ultimately controls the hormones of pituitary gland. Various releasing and inhibiting hormones act by starting and stopping the functions of various hormones, other hormones of pituitary gland, which again controls different other glands. By this way, pituitary gland controls other glands and pituitary gland itself is controlled by hypothalamus gland. The second gland is called pituitary gland. As we know, pituitary gland is present just below the brain. It is a small red colored pea-shaped gland and it has three parts, three lobes: anterior lobe, intermediate lobe and posterior lobe. Different lobes secrete different hormones. Like anterior lobe of pituitary secretes different hormones such as FSH, that is follicle stimulating hormone. It stimulates the function, the production of sperm in male and ova in female. The another hormone is LH, that is luteinizing hormone. It helps in testes to produce male sex hormones and female sex hormones in females. The another hormone is called TSH, that is thyroid stimulating hormone. As the name suggests, it stimulates growth of thyroid gland and its secretion. The next is called STH, that is somatotropic hormone. It is also called GH or growth hormone. It stimulates growth and development of body. Another hormone is called ACTH, that is adrenocorticotropic hormone. It stimulates the secretion of some hormones from adrenal gland. Another hormone is called MSH. It is secreted by the middle lobe of pituitary, that is intermediate lobe of pituitary. It is called MSH and its complete name is melanocyte stimulating hormone. It stimulates the secretion of another hormone called melatonin that we will study later on. So these hormones are secreted by anterior and intermediate lobe of pituitary and their basic function is to stimulate some other hormones secreted by different glands. Posterior lobe of pituitary secretes two hormones. The first one is called oxytocin. This hormone helps in contraction of muscles of the uterus during childbirth in females, and also it induces the release of milk in females. It is also called birth hormone and milk ejecting hormone. Another hormone secreted by the posterior lobe of pituitary is called vasopressin. It is also called antidiuretic hormone. It decreases the loss of water in the urine by increasing the reabsorption of water. So it is related with urine formation, and that's why it is called antidiuretic hormone. The third gland is called thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is the largest endocrine gland present in the neck region. It is a H-shaped structure present in the neck area. Thyroid gland secretes three hormones. Two hormones are commonly known as T3, T4 hormone. Their name is T4 hormone is known as thyroxine and T3 hormone is known as triiodothyronine 9. The third hormone secreted by it is called calcitonin. These two hormones, that is T3 and T4 hormones, maintain the metabolic rate of the body and regulates the rate of oxidation of food and production of energy. These hormones also promote growth and development of body tissue and mental faculties. They stimulate tissue differentiation also. Calcitonin regulates the concentration of calcium and phosphorus in the body. So it maintains the amount of calcium and phosphorus in the body. Deficiency of different hormones cause different diseases in the body, as deficiency of the hormone thyroxine, which is secreted by thyroid gland, causes goiter. The goiter is a iodine deficiency disease, and it is caused by lack of or deficiency of iodine in diet. The disease is common in hilly areas and it causes enlargement of thyroid gland. Swollen neck is one of the major symptoms of this disease. In our country, common salt is iodized to provide required iodine to the thyroid gland, as iodine is required or essential for secretion of production of thyroxine hormone inside the body. So the deficiency of thyroxine causes a disease called goiter. Overactivity of thyroid is known as hyperthyroidism and underactivity is known as hypothyroidism. The next endocrine gland that we are going to study is called parathyroid gland. Parathyroid gland is also present in the neck region. It is present on the posterior surface of the thyroid gland. It secretes a hormone called PTH, that is parathromone. Parathromone is also known as commonly Colles hormone. It maintains calcium and phosphorus level in the body, regulates the calcium phosphorus balance in the body along with the hormones of thyroid gland. When the blood calcium level is below, the parathromone is released and it regulates the level of calcium by adding it in the blood flow. So it is antagonistic to thyroid hormones and work according the need of the body. The next gland is adrenal gland. Adrenal gland are a pair of glands which are present on the upper side of each kidney, on the top of kidneys, and it has two parts, the adrenal cortex and adrenal medulla. Adrenal cortex release three hormones: mineral corticoids, glucocorticoids, and sex corticoids. Mineral corticoids are the hormones which help in mineral metabolism and control the level of mineral like sodium and potassium ratio in the body fluids. Likewise, glucocorticoids regulates the metabolism of glucose, that is carbohydrate, protein and fats, and sex corticoids stimulates the development of secondary sexual characteristics in male and female. The other part of adrenal gland, which is called medulla, secretes two hormones, adrenaline and non-adrenaline. Adrenaline is termed as emergency hormone. In normal situations, these are secreted in small amounts. In emergency situation, when a person faces a stress, these are secreted in large amount and it prepares the body to face emergency situation. Adrenaline increases the rate of heartbeat, rate of respiration, blood supply to the digestive system and skin is reduced, and more blood is supplied to the muscles. Breathing rate increases due to contraction of diaphragm, and blood pressure also increases. All these situations make the body prepare to meet the demand of emergency situation and increase the energy level in the body. That's why it is called adrenaline. It is called emergency hormone, and it is also termed as hormones of fear, fight and flight. The next gland is called pancreas. The pancreas is a heterocrine gland. As we have discussed earlier, pancreas is a heterocrine gland. It secretes pancreatic juice, and for pancreatic juice it acts as exocrine gland, whereas for other secretions, that is insulin and glucagon, it is endocrine. Pancreas is situated below the stomach. Pancreas is an elongated and yellowish structure. Its exocrine part consists lobules, and at randomly the lobules contains endocrine glands spread. These are called islets of Langerhans because it appears as islets. So within the lobules the endocrine portion is spread, and this endocrine portion of pancreas is called islet of Langerhans. The islet of Langerhans, that is endocrine part of pancreas, secretes two hormones. The first hormone is called insulin. Insulin is secreted by a special cell called beta cells of islets of Langerhans. It helps to lower the blood glucose level in the body. It maintains the blood glucose level. The excess glucose present in blood is just filtered by insulin and it is converted in glycogen, which is stored. Deficiency of insulin in the body causes a disease called diabetes. In this disease, the patient excretes extra glucose or sugar in urine and feels excessive thirst and excessive urination. The other hormone is called glucagon, and it is antagonistic to insulin, means it performs the action just opposite of insulin. It is secreted by the alpha cells of islet of Langerhans and it increases the blood glucose level. Means if there is deficiency of glucose in blood, it converts stored glycogen into glucose. So these two hormones are secreted by pancreas, which always controls the blood sugar level inside the body. Insulin lowers down the blood sugar level, whereas glucagon increases the blood sugar level when required. The diabetes is the disease which is caused by the deficiency of insulin. Another endocrine gland is called testis. The testis is found only in male. In male, a pair of testes are present in the scrotum. So testes are present inside the scrotum and it secretes male sex hormone called testosterone. Testosterone is responsible for the growth and development of male accessory glands like prostate gland. It also stimulates the development of secondary sexual characteristics in males during puberty, like development of mustaches and beard, hair on the body, deepening of voice, broadening of shoulders, etc. It also stimulates formation of sperms, that is male gamete. So testes are male sex hormones producing endocrine gland which are only found in male. The other endocrine gland is ovary. Ovaries are found only in females. It is present in the lower abdomen region of the female and it secretes female sex hormones. It secretes three hormones: estrogen, progesterone and relaxin. Estrogen performs various functions such as it stimulates the formation of female gamete, that is ova. It stimulates the development of accessory sex characters, or you can say secondary sexual characteristics of females such as enlargement of breasts, broadening of pelvis and onset of menstrual cycle. The second hormone is called progesterone and it is very important in maintaining pregnancy by suspending ovulation, and also it stimulates the thickening of uterus wall during menstrual cycle. The third hormone produced by ovary is called relaxin. It helps in easy childbirth. During childbirth, this hormone is secreted which helps in broadening of the pelvic region and childbirth becomes easy. The next endocrine gland is called pineal gland. It is a very small reddish grey colored gland present in the brain. It secretes a hormone called melatonin. Melatonin regulates the working of gonads, that is testes and ovary. Also, melatonin is responsible for production of pigments which are responsible for skin color. The next gland is called thymus gland, which is present near the front side of the heart. It is a soft bilobed structure and it is very much prominent in child. It gradually atrophies in the adult. It secretes hormone called thymosin which increase resistance to infection, which provides immunity. So it is responsible for providing immunity and it is prominently present in the young ones as compared to adults. So these are 10 endocrine glands and their various secretions. These 10 endocrine glands are the characteristics of human beings, but an individual contains only 9 endocrine glands, because in testes and ovary only one will be present in one individual. In male only testes will be present, in female only ovaries will be present. So human beings all together have 10 endocrine glands, but a single individual always have 9 endocrine glands, and these are the hormones secreted by those endocrine glands. Now students, these are your assignment questions based on today's video. The first question, name different parts of pituitary gland and hormones secreted by each part. Here you will write down name of different lobes of pituitary, and also you will mention which lobe secretes which hormone. In second question, mention the functions of thyroxine. Here simply you have to write down point wise, obviously, the functions of thyroxine hormone. The third question, you have to compare hormone calcitonin and PTH, parathormone. So the functions, their secretions, the endocrine glands, the position, on those basis you will differentiate between calcitonin and PTH. Next one is, what is the function of insulin? Here you will write down the functions of insulin. Also you must mention the name of disease which is caused due to deficiency of insulin. In fifth question, you have to name the hormones secreted by ovaries and mention their functions. So you will write down the name of all the hormones which are secreted by ovaries, and also you will mention their functions. Thank you.